y'all doing? Hey, we're back. Meet me in the kitchen. Yes, this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. What we're going to be making today is a scrumptious lemon cream pie with a buttery graham cracker crust. It's going to be delicious, and also we're going to make our whipped cream homemade from scratch. You ready? Let's get in the kitchen. We about to get this done. And these are our ingredients for our lemon cream pie. First, for our graham cracker crust, we're going to have 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs, 1/3 cup of granulated sugar, and 6 teaspoons of butter, melted butter. Then for our filling, we're going to have 28 ounces of sweet condensed milk, 1/2 cup of light sour cream, 3/4 cup of lemon juice, and zest from 2 lemons. And then for our whipping cream, we're going to be using 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And those are our ingredients for our lemon cream pie. So let's get started. Now first, when we get started, first and foremost, what we're going to do beforehand is we're going to make our graham cracker crust. For your graham cracker crust, you're going to need 1.5 cups of crushed graham crackers. You could buy it in the box already crushed, but I like to do it this way. So it's going to be 1.5 cups. So we're going to measure it out. We're going to put it in the bowl. And you can crush it any kind of way that you like. I prefer this way. It gets it done quick. So I'll just break them, put them in here. Like I said, it's going to be 1.5 cups. And it gets a little loud, but it gets the job done. And so what we do, we're going to crush our graham crackers. Put that on that. Just a couple of times. We're going to measure it out. Usually it takes about 1.5 packs of graham cracker crust for your 1.5 cups, but we'll just depending on how many. So we might get away with 1 pack. So there's 1 cup. Now if you go just a little over, that's fine. That means your graham cracker crust is gonna be, you just have more. So I'm gonna put about 3 more in here. As you can see, that took less time than it is putting it in the bag and just crushing your crackers. See if this is 1/2 cup, and we might be ready to rock and roll. So that's 1/2 cup. That little bit ain't gonna hurt it. Baby, don't you waste no products. Don't you do that. And so, and on to the next ingredient for your graham cracker crust. Now your next ingredient for your graham cracker crust, you're going to use 1/3 cup of white granulated sugar. You're going to put that in there. It's a real easy graham cracker crust recipe. You got 1/3 cup of white sugar. And also the next item that will go in there, we're going to do 6 you have your butter. We have up to 8 tablespoons of butter in 1 stick, which is 1/2 cup. We only need 6 tablespoons. So we're going to do 6 tablespoons of melted butter. So what I'll do is just throw this in the microwave for a quick, not long at all, just enough to soften it up, and so I can mix my I'm just gonna keep it in the paper just so it can soften up, and then we'll take it out. And so that shouldn't take long to get softened. Just enough. This is gonna be good, babies. Yeah. Putting that just a little, it started melting, so I'm gonna take it out. That's all right, it's all over the plate, but that's all right. It's going in the graham cracker. So we're gonna go back. And we're just gonna put it in here. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, wait. See, now, did y'all do what I asked y'all to do last time? I bet you. Did y'all call and ask for smell-o-vision? Did you? I'm trying to tell you. Because this butter with these graham crackers and this sugar, you need your smell-o-vision on right about now. So, place that to the side. I like to get all mine. Come on, George. See, George don't play. Daddy George do not play when it comes to. And so, only thing we're gonna do now, put that to the side, is we'll take it and just kind of mix the ingredients up. Got lumps in it, that's fine, that's okay. Ooh, that smells good. People think they slick, gonna charge you all that for a doggone pie crust when you can make your own. Ooh, sorry, Keebler. Baby, I'm sorry. But mine is better. Yes, it is. And so the next thing we'll do, we'll get ready to place it in the pan. On to the next procedure. The next thing we'll do, we're gonna put it in our spring pan. Now what I do as well, because it's gonna have to sit for about 3 hours in your refrigerator at a cooling temperature. In order that your graham cracker crust do not stick to your pan, parchment paper. I just took it, went around in a circle. They actually have some that you can actually buy that's in a circle where they were out. So you take what you got, you make what you want. Yeah, okay? So we'll place that in here. And you take your graham cracker crust. Like so. And then you'll press it in. Like so. Just make sure it gets to the, ooh, y'all need to smell this butter. Now see, I think I am gonna request smell-o-vision. Do they have smell-o-vision? We're gonna find out, ain't we? All that buttery graham cracker crust. So what I'm going to do, on to the next procedure. Okay, now my oven temperature for our graham cracker crust, I have it set at 350. It was already preheated, so it's already ready to go. Make sure that your rack is in the center, like so. That way it won't bake too fast at the bottom. But we're only gonna have it in here for about 5 minutes, because just enough to get them creamed together. So we're gonna go ahead and put the graham cracker crust, oh that looks good, into the oven for 5 minutes only. Don't let it pass 5 minutes, because if you do, it'll get too hard and whoever you're baking it for is not gonna like that. So 5 minutes in that oven. And on to the next procedure. Oh yeah. There Yes, it is. Yeah, that's hot. That's all right. Ooh, look at that goodness. Look at that golden brown goodness. Ooh, y'all better subscribe to some smell-o-vision. I'm trying to tell you. Make your taste buds want to say, All right, now we're gonna make the cream filling. Okay, now, babies, the next thing we're gonna do is make the cream pie filling for that scrumptious, buttery graham cracker crust. Are y'all ready? It's so easy, but baby, it is so delicious. Honey, summertime's coming. This nice, cool, scrumptious pie is gonna be just the thing you need to kick back, put your feet up, get you an ice cold glass of water, and baby, that's all I'm gonna say. All right, you ready? So now, what we're gonna do is add our condensed milk. We have 2 cans of our Eagle Brands. Yeah, you look it, you listening, Eagle Brand? Yes. We have 2 cans of Eagle Brand milk, and we're gonna go ahead and put that in. Okay, where Daddy George go? Daddy George somewhere. That's all right. Vera's right behind. We put that right there. Let me go get little Vera, because Daddy George is missing. I think Daddy George is in the sink. But that's all right. We got Mama Vera. So if we ain't got one, the other one's on the back burner. Like I told you, you don't waste not, want not. It might be a little left in there, but I guarantee you. So we're gonna go ahead and put both cans of this in here. I like Eagle's brand. They have others out there. This is just my go-to. Whichever one you prefer, that's your business. That's what you want to do. But me, as for me and my house, we gonna use Eagle brand. All right, on to the next ingredient. Now the next thing that we're gonna put into our mixture, first we're gonna do a 1/2 cup of sour cream. I could have it already pre-measured, but I just want y'all to see that I'm using all these ingredients. I'm just not telling you that I'm putting something in there. You can see what I'm putting in there. So that's a 1/2 cup of sour cream. As you can see, I got Daddy George back. And then we're going to do 3/4 cup of lemon juice. Now, depending on how tart you want it or how sweet, you could do a full cup if you wanted just a little tart. But we're going to be putting lemon zest in there, so that's why I'm doing 3/4 cup. But you make it your own. Make it your own. And we'll go ahead and mix this up. Whisk it in. I'm trying to tell you, that smells good. Y'all smell that? You ain't got no smell-o-vision. Don't be saying you smelled it and you didn't. Thou shalt not lie. And that's good for just right now. And then the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to put some lemon zest from a real lemon. We're going to go ahead and do the lemon zest. We got the lemon. It's already been pre-washed. I've already washed it, so we good. And we just zest it in there. Now watch your knuckles. It's not a washboard. You put your knuckles on here, you're gonna come back with something different that don't belong in the lemon pie. And that's what gives it that really good lemony flavor. And that should be good. Depending on how, like you said, how tart you want it or how sweet. And then I'm gonna save the rest of it so when I do the whipped cream, we can kind of sprinkle it over the whipped cream. A little. All right. Ooh, this smells good. Yeah. Production, y'all smell that? All right. We're gonna whisk that in there. And that's what really gives it a nice, good lemon flavor. Now see how smooth and creamy that is? Now didn't I tell y'all this was gonna be easy? And it is. Baby, get your babies in the kitchen. It's summertime. Get them babies in the kitchen. Teach them how to cook, teach them how to bake. Get them from behind them video games 24/7. Put them in the kitchen. Oh, show them how to wash dishes too, because if they cook, they gotta wash the dishes too. Next thing we'll do, now we're gonna take Mama Vera. We're gonna go ahead and put it into your freshly baked buttery graham cracker crust. So. And then what we'll do next, we'll place it in the oven for approximately 7 to 10 minutes. Just enough to thicken up your cream part, your cream. So we're gonna place it in the oven. Look at that goodness. And only 7 to 10 minutes because you don't want your graham cracker crust to get hard. Baby, give it about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We're gonna have some goodness. All right? All right, babies, here we go. Okay, babies, the last thing that we're gonna make today is our actual whipped cream that goes on top of your cream pie. You can get whipped cream from the store, but there's nothing like homemade, freshly made whipped cream. All it does, all you have to do is you can heavy whipping cream. We're going to use a cup of heavy whipping cream. One cup of heavy whipping cream and a half a cup of powdered sugar. Filling up, that's okay. And a teaspoon of, I use pure vanilla in my whipped cream. Check it on my pie. We got about 2 more minutes for that to be in the oven. And the only thing you do is you whip it until it becomes creamy. You will put it on like a medium speed. to basically a nice whipped cream. You can, like if you want whipped cream and strawberries, whipped cream over your fruit. You have these items at home. Go ahead and make you some whipped cream. You don't have to go to the store. You already have the ingredients here. Something nice, something simple. Let me check on my, got one more minute. Just keep going until it becomes thick. Okay, we're going to hold it for just a second. It's time to pull our pie out the oven. So. And you would let that sit for approximately 20 minutes. To let it cool off, let's continue on this whipped cream. As you can see, it's starting to thicken up. Your whipped cream that's going to go on top of your pie once it cooks. So babies, this is your lemon cream pie. Sit back, enjoy. Make it with your kiddos, make it with your family. Have family time. Just remember, be kind to someone. And remember, it's the thought that counts.